Guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Mimi, and it's been such a long time, guys. I've been off for so long, but we are back and we are better. So guys, how have you guys been doing? Please, I'd like to know how you're doing. By just leave your comments down in the comment section below and tell me how we've been faring. How has the year started off for you? We're already in the month of April, and this month, I don't know whether is it just me or this month is just on a raise. You just blink an eye and we're already in April, guys. Just to show you that time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. We just have to be active. So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's the first time you're coming on here, my name is Mimi and I create self-development videos just on topics that I feel will help us to grow in different areas of our life. So if you want to develop yourself in any way, basically self-improvement and growth, this is the channel for you. So please do not forget to like this video and to subscribe. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. I stumbled on a video by one content creator that I really enjoy, and she was talking about 5 grown women habits that young ladies learn too late. I relate so much to that topic, and that's why I decided that I have to put in my own words and talk about certain habits that young ladies learn too late. So the first habit that we learn too late is failing to take charge of our lives and choosing instead to stand on the sidewalks and looking at other people succeed in areas that are exciting, that we find exciting. Like, I want to use myself as an example. Instead of going, the truth is, I didn't have a dream. I don't know. I just didn't have a focus. I didn't have a dream. So when I am going through social media, I'll be seeing people doing well in various areas of their lives, and I'll be like, wow, look at what this girl just did. Look at what this girl just did. I was so excited when people do great things, people that are my mates, some even younger. But it's not even about the age, but I feel to see that I have a life too, and what these people are accomplishing is beautiful. And instead of just standing on the sidewalk and admiring, I can actually put in this my enthusiasm into work and then start making a life of my own. But for years, I was just sitting by and admiring people's life. Mind you, it was not with malice. I was genuinely happy. You'll be genuinely happy, but the truth is, time waits for no man. And that's how time slips us by, because we are failing to take charge of our lives. So the very first habit that we learn late is failing to take charge of our lives, guys. There is no time. That's just the truth. So there's no time to stand by and be watching life go. We have to start immediately to put in our desires to create the kind of life that we want for ourselves. The next habit we're going to talk about is being decisive. Some of us fail to be decisive in our lives on time. Then we allow indecision to be the order of the day in our lives. I used to have the problem of being decisive. When I was surrounded with so many options, I become confused. I want to tell you a funny story. When I was younger, I had a problem of shopping. When I go to the market to shop, I will literally walk from the beginning to the end of the market. Okay, I may be exaggerating, but I will walk around and around the market, but I will be unable to choose one pair of clothing because of how indecisive I was. And then when I finally calm down and just choose and go home, I will start regretting my actions. I always doubted my choices, and I did not know that this pattern was a circle repeating, and then it was affecting other areas of my life. Being indecisive will not allow you grow. You find yourself hooked in one place, not moving forward. So one habit that we need to act, if you're an indecisive person like me, you have to just tell yourself that, okay, decisions must be made, because adulthood is about making decisions that either mar or make your life. So when you're confronted with decisions, you just have to take them. And one way that I've learned over the years is by weighing my options and seeing which one is more advantageous, going with the one that is more advantageous, and then following it up with faith that it's going to work out for my good. So guys, that's one way of being a grown woman, making decisions and sticking to them. The next habit that I realize that some of us learn a bit too late is being obsessed with ourselves. Being obsessed with yourself is learning to love yourself. I know I talk about this every day, almost all my videos are about self-love, but that's just true. The greatest love that we can ever have is love of self. And when you learn to love yourself for who you are, it affects every area of your life. Because when you're obsessed with yourself, you create boundaries that people cannot easily access. Like, you hold yourself as a person of importance, and then that means that you do not allow certain things into your life. People are no longer able to treat you anyhow. You begin to hold yourself as a person of high esteem. So guys, one habit that we need to learn that is going to help us in the long run in our lives is having love of self. The next habit we're going to talk about is knowing the Lord. This, to be honest, is the glue of everything that I've said. One thing I regret not knowing on time is how important having a relationship with God was. Funny story, when I was in secondary school, I was a church girl, literally. People used to call me holy and everything. And the thing is, I did not like it. That was just being childish. So when I was going to the university, I didn't want that identity anymore. I used to go to church, but I was not active as I used to be in secondary school. If any of my mates stumbles upon on this video, they'll testify that in school, like my secondary school mate, they'll testify that in school I was a holy person. Holy. So, but then when I got to the university, I didn't want that identity anymore. I wanted to be the social type. I wanted to explore, but I didn't know that I was shortchanging myself. I wish I improved, or I even drew closer to God in the university. I did not know how important that was. So one habit that we learn too late is that building a relationship with God is the most important thing that is going to happen. Like, it's the most beautiful thing that is going to happen in our lives. The last one, this is the bonus tip. Please, if you've stayed this long, please do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. So the last tip that I'm going to talk about is being intentional about every area of our lives. This is a very important point, because it is when you are intentional about something that it brings results. Some of us learn intentionality a bit too late. Once you are independent, you feel like, I have freedom now, nobody controls me, I can take my own decisions. That thing can be good, it can be bad. But how do we make it good? By being intentional about everything about our life. Don't use, like, life is precious, time is precious, time is money. So don't use the time that you have to chase frivolities. Like, be intentional about every area of your life. Your friendships, your relationships, your career, every area of your life. Hold it with high esteem. Don't just play with things like that. Don't just play with the time that you have. You have to take every time as important, because time waits for no man, actually. So every area of your life should be taken with importance. You as a person, you have to hold yourself as a person of importance. Don't just allow people to do whatever they want to you. That's why boundaries are important. And also, have goals that you want to achieve. If it's in your career, have career goals. If it's in your finances, have financial goals. Like, every day of our lives should be dedicated to achieving things that we'll be proud of, so that we do not look back with regrets and pains. So that's all for today, guys. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to encourage your girl. I'm a bit rusty, but it's because it's been a while. But I promise to be giving you videos back to back to back to back to back. God willing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.